HelloModels.com. I'm Raoul Alejandre. My introduction to beauty, I just remember being in love with makeup since I was probably a toddler. You know, there's those images as a kid that are just so vivid and you can smell them, you can still feel the textures. That actually is makeup for me as a kid, because I remember just locking myself in the bathroom and like rummaging through my mom's makeup. I actually still have some of that makeup to this day. I have her old makeup bag that I randomly found, and I sometimes will smell it and it just takes me back to that time. I definitely draw inspiration from Guy Bourdon in the 70s. I really love the strong makeup in a lot of his images. I love the strong cheek, I love a strong lip, I love a strong eye, and I love the color combinations. I also really love the composition of the photos. Most of my inspiration now comes from photographers like Richard Avedon, Helmut Newton, as well as Serge Lutens. And I really love Serge Lutens because not only was he a makeup artist, but he was also a photographer, a hair artist, and he just excelled in every single medium. I really love the textures in his imagery. I love how matte the image feels, and I have drawn a lot of inspiration from this. I was doing everything but the photography aspect. Now it's one of the things that I love to do most. I feel like it's really one of those tools that kind of captures the world that I'm trying to evoke through makeup artistry. Being able to like tap into all these different mediums has helped me a lot when it comes to being a makeup artist. I have a better understanding of light, I have a better understanding of post-production, I have a better understanding of how film is developed, and this aids me when it comes to pushing myself a little further in terms of makeup artistry or even pulling back. The point of view that I have with beauty is that I don't really think about creating something that is like completely wearable. Now, as I've been in this industry a little longer, I've been able to perceive my work through like a marketing lens. When I'm photographing my talent, because I'm doing the makeup as well, it's a very intimate thing that we have, and I'm getting to know them, I'm getting to know, you know, what they like, I get to see what they're wearing, and I draw inspiration from this, and I kind of create this image in my mind, and I want them to feel beautiful. I don't want to create a character, really, and I think maybe that's what makes it seem wearable, but at the same time, I want to challenge them. I feel like this is the only way to really grow as a person. I think the emotions that I've noticed that people express to me is that, you know, they feel really inspired, and I really love seeing people recreate my work. I think it's very touching for me because it's such a personal experience. I don't do it for anyone else but myself. It's very important to me when it comes to working with a new client, whether it's a brand, a celebrity, a model, that both of our personalities align, you know, our ethics align, our aesthetic aligns. I think these things are really important to me because it helps me work at a high frequency. I feel the most creative when I have limitations. I think beauty is a living thing, just like language is, and we're all contributing to it. It's constantly evolving. I'll always be a student. I never feel I will master this medium, and I kind of don't want to. I don't want to create any type of ego or attachment. So much of my creative process, I rely heavily on like what the textures of the garment are looking like, what it feels like, the weight, the accessories. All of this kind of creates this beauty world for me. I love to see like the full image before I focus on this one detail. There are so many moments in the last couple of years. For instance, my recent Met Gala experience, some of my recent editorials. The first campaign that I did with Louis Vuitton, we shot this in Monte Carlo. It was a beautiful location with Valentino. We were inside of this beautiful mansion in the heart of Rome. Some of these spaces I can't even imagine being in as a kid. With H&M, I get the opportunity to be in Stockholm with all of the assistants that I've created intimate relationships with. So I'm just with my friends riding roller coasters in the summer, and the sun never really sets, and I get to have so much fun with this medium. I've known Jake since I was, I want to say like 14 years old. I would not be the artist that I am if I didn't have the people around me that helped me create the artistry that I get to present with you even today. Jake not only was my model, but she also helped me do makeup on our other talents. So I'm really grateful. It's really important to be hyper self-aware and put yourself in the lead's position and imagine like, okay, what is the next step after eyeshadow, or after applying this part of the eyeshadow, there's gonna be like a transition shade. And like taking initiative, maybe have that brush ready or have that eyeshadow ready, has been so helpful for me. I really want to create work that is gonna be able to live on for a long time. I wanna be able to reference my work and look at my beauty and be proud of it no matter what stage I'm in. Looking at it in a way where I'm like, okay, is this going to be timeless? Is this going to live for a long period of time, or is this just a quick trend for me? I know I'm successful if I'm happy doing what I do. It's important for me to feel safe and feel heard. And for the most part, I have been given this opportunity working with all of these different clients. It feels really special to be here, yeah.